My name is Clara. I am 35 years old. I live in a house that feels too big now. 1 year ago, my husband David made a mistake. A big mistake. He cheated on me. I found the truth on a Friday. The details are not important now. The pain is. For 6 months, our life was a storm. We cried, we fought. We almost ended our 10 years of marriage. But we decided to stay. We went to counseling. We talked for hours. David was honest. He was sorry. He worked hard to fix the broken part. I looked at him, the man who was my best friend, the father of our children. We will introduce them later for emotional impact. And I made a choice. I said, I forgive you, David. It was the hardest sentence of my life. I meant it. I forgave him. We made a new contract for our life. New rules. Complete honesty. Transparency. Life returned to normal. David comes home early. He is kind. He is present. Our house is quiet again. The storm passed. But the silence is dangerous, because the storm did not truly pass. It moved. It moved inside me. The forgiveness I gave to David, I cannot give to myself. Every morning I wake up, and I remember. I remember the pain. I remember the lie. And I remember my own heart. I hate my heart because it stayed. It chose to forgive. I look at David, and I see a man who made a mistake. I look in the mirror, and I see a woman who is a fool. A woman who accepted less than she deserved. I forgave David's weakness. I cannot forgive my own. David and I try hard. We go out for dinner every Tuesday. We talk about our future. We hold hands. When he touches me, I try to feel the old love, but there is a ghost between us, the ghost of doubt. The doubt is not about David, it is about me. When he is late from work, even 10 minutes, my mind starts the race. Where is he? Is he lying? I know he is not lying. He sends a text. He calls. He is transparent. But my heart does not trust the evidence. It trusts the memory of pain. I want to ask him, do you regret it? I want to ask him, are you happier now that the secret is gone? But I never ask. I am afraid of his honest answer. And I am more afraid of my own weakness. Our counselor Sarah told me, Clara, forgiveness is a door you open for yourself. But I closed that door and locked it. I put the key in the sea. My best friend, Lisa, does not understand. She told me you are strong, Clara. You gave him a second chance, but I feel weak. I feel like a victim who chose to stay in the cage. I look at David. He is talking about a new project at work. He is excited. I smile. But inside, I am thinking, why did you give your best energy to a stranger when I was here? The pain is a sharp stone I carry in my pocket. Every time I touch it, I remember. I think about the old Clara. The Clara who was confident. The Clara who laughed easily. The Clara who knew her worth. I miss her. I miss who I used to be. The current Clara is a shadow, always looking over her shoulder. We have 2 children, our son Leo 8, and our daughter Mia 5. They are our sun and moon. They do not know about the storm. We protect them from the truth. But children are smart, they feel the atmosphere. Leo asked me one day, Mom, why did you stop singing when you clean the dishes? I used to sing all the time. Now, I am silent. My voice is gone, like the old Clara. Mia asked David, Dad, why do you hug Mom so tightly now? David answered, because I love your mom very much, sweetie. He is trying. He is building the bridge. But I burn the bridge every night in my mind. The biggest lie is the silence. The silence about the pain. I cannot tell David, I forgive you, but I hate myself for forgiving you. This is my secret self-betrayal. I am lying to David about my healing. I am afraid that if I tell him the truth I still hurt, he will leave. He will say, I tried my best, you cannot let go. I am leaving, so I keep the secret. I wear the mask of the strong wife who forgave, but the mask is heavy. It makes my head hurt. I remember the day I found the truth. I was in our living room. I remember the cold air. I remember thinking, I will never be the same. I was right. I am not the same. I am worse. The old Clara was damaged by David. The new Clara is damaged by herself. I must change my perspective. Sarah the counselor said, Clara, you are the hero of your story, not the victim of your choice. But how do I become a hero when the only thing I feel is regret for my own forgiveness? This is the hardest chapter. I must find the key to the lock I built inside myself. I start small. I start with the mindset. My channel's name is English Growth Mindset. I must live the philosophy. David suggests a trip. Let's go to the beach, Clara. Just us. I say yes. But I bring my invisible stone of pain. At the beach, the sun is warm. David holds my hand. He looks happy. I look at the sea. I decide to make a new contract. A contract with myself. I write 3 things in the sand with my finger. Stop the regret. The choice to forgive was a choice for peace, not for weakness. Separate the actions. David's betrayal is his story. My forgiveness is my strength. Start the new chapter. The old chapter is finished. Do not reread the pages. I look at the waves. The waves wash away the 3 sentences. The ocean accepts the truth. I need to accept the truth. I realize, I am angry at myself because I think forgiveness means forgetting. But forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It means choosing peace over pain. I have chosen peace for David, but I still choose pain for Clara. This must stop. David comes back with 2 ice creams. Chocolate for him, strawberry for me. He sits down, he looks at me. Are you happy, Clara? I look at him, I could lie. But the new contract with myself demands honesty. I take a deep breath. I am not completely happy, David. I still hurt sometimes. I still struggle to forgive myself for staying. David's face is calm. No anger, no fear. Only love. Your choice to stay was the bravest thing, Clara. I do not see a fool. I see the strongest woman in the world. I am grateful for your forgiveness. Now please, forgive the Clara who made that choice. She deserves peace. This is the first time David understood my pain. Not the pain of his betrayal, but the pain of my own heart. We return home. The house feels different. The silence is not dangerous anymore. It is peaceful. I decide to take action. I must rebuild the old Clara. The old Clara loved to paint. I had stopped painting after the wedding. I had stopped after the betrayal. I go to the garage. I find my old paints and brushes. They are dusty. I set up a small table in the garden. I start to paint. The first few days are bad. The colors are ugly. The pictures are dark. They reflect my internal storm. But I continue. I paint the anger. I paint the shame. I paint the regret. I put the black colors on the canvas. After 2 weeks, the colors change. I paint blue peace. I paint yellow hope. I paint a picture of a woman standing strong against a dark wave. She is holding a single candle. The woman is me. David sees the painting. He cries. It is beautiful, Clara, you are back. I realize my heart is healed, not by forgetting, but by creating. The pain is now a story I painted. It is outside of me. It is not inside me. I talk to Leo and Mia. I do not talk about betrayal, but about mistakes. Mom made a mistake. I tell Leo. I let a bad memory control me. But every day, We choose a new path. We choose to grow. This is the English growth mindset philosophy in action. I look at the wedding picture. I touch the frame. I do not feel anger. I feel wisdom. I do not regret marrying him. I regret my time spent on the mistake. But even that time taught me who I am. I go to Sarah, the counselor, for the last session. Clara, do you forgive yourself now? She asks. I smile. My smile is real now, not a mask. I do not forgive myself for the pain, Sarah. I forgive myself for being human. I forgive the Clara who was scared. And I forgive the heart that chose love, even when it was broken. This is the truth. The final act of self-forgiveness. I go home. I cook dinner, pasta. But this time, I use my own secret spices. David comes home. He hugs me. The touch is warm. No ghost, no doubt, I am free. Not because David is perfect, but because I am strong. The marriage is not the same as before. It is better. It is built on a truth that was terrible, but that was overcome. The journey was not about fixing David's mistake. It was about fixing my own perception of myself. I still miss the old Clara sometimes. But I am proud of the new one. The new Clara is a hero. She survived the storm and learned how to paint the rainbow. If you are listening to this, remember my story. You can forgive others, but you must also forgive the you who made the imperfect choice. Forgiveness is not a one-time event, it is a mindset. A daily choice to choose peace over the pain you carry. I still hurt sometimes, but I am healing, and that healing is my victory.